Y'all, it's been a hot minute since I played Fall Guys. Um, I don't know why, it just kind of fell to the back of my mind, but it's fun, and I want something that's like chiller, so we're doing that this week. I think there's anything else major that's happened, but I don't think so. I mean, I got all my stuff related to affiliate set up on some level. We got custom channel points, we got icons for subscribers, all that good stuff. Technically, there's like special icons if you do like the tier 2 or 3, but I think if I expected that of anyone ever, it would do something to me, both mentally and also to possibly my reputation, justifiably so. So that's just a fun little surprise if anyone ever does that. But yeah, I just don't like fucking use it. It's just like, yeah, whatever, why not? But yeah, that was something I didn't even realize existed before I went in to look at all the like customization stuff. Since obviously like hardly anyone does like above tier 1, so you don't, and it's like an opt-in thing for the streamer as well. So it's like you wouldn't even know that that was the thing, or you wouldn't even like see it in most streams. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, it's like the most minor thing too, but you get to have fun. But yeah, let's get into it. We'll see how much I actually remember. We're only season 5 now. I guess the seasons are like really long, because like, wow, it's been out for a hot minute. I have no idea. You think I care about doing the battle pass within the season whatever bullshit? I don't. Because it feels like you only get like outfit stuff, which I guess is like, I mean, what else are we gonna do? Yeah, the one problem with it being full screen. I actually have to fucking like alt-tab out of shit in order to make stuff work. Just get stuck! Oh yeah, you know, last time I noticed the, when I was going through the VOD, that the, stream audio, or like the game audio specifically, was like super quiet. And so was I think I'm gonna bump those up a bit. And I hope people will be more willing to tell me that I'm too loud than too quiet. Cause let me tell you something about being a VTubers. No one tells you when the audio isn't right. If they can just barely hear you, they'll just be like, yeah, that's fine. It's not like I don't understand. But it's also like, damn, wish you would say something, bestie. Wish I would have known. Instead of, you know, maybe at least like an hour into this or less, that my audio is like a bit scuffed. So yeah, I'll let that be a lesson if you watch a lot of streams. Tell them if their shit's fucked. It's a widespread problem, I know. Cause like it's something that like is super common to hear people like lament about. It's just like, fucking, I didn't know that my shit was like not working right for the whole stream and no one said anything. Because of course we all want to be polite and not like cause issues and get like banned from the stream. Or whatever, because it's like, oh well, some people have a policy of like, I know what I'm doing. Don't pester me in chat about it. Which is valid too, but you know. People get iffy about it. I don't want to say anything. And where in the... Okay, I found it. My, baby fake, what you call Stream Deck. I mean, not real one. I'm looking at getting, like, an actual one, because it'd be nice. But also, my desk space is, kind of non-existent. That was already true before I had, like, a mic to worry about. And now it's even, like, more so. I still want to get, like, a proper, like, mic arm so it's not, like, hovering up the screen, but that takes up even more space. This is all my bedroom currently, so it's like, it's not great. Not great at all. I guess I got a Ratchet and Clank promotion going, which I never played that in my life, so it's not really... It doesn't impact me at all. Yeah, what do we got for this season, though? Since I know it changes out. We're back down to 0, which, for as infrequently as I play this game, I feel like we're never gonna get very high. Amazing. Part of me wants to create, like, an actual, like, decent cute outfit, but I realize it's not gonna... I'm not gonna have that option. This is a game about being silly. Yeah, the costumes aren't really doing it for me. I mean, the Sun Deity pattern is fun. That's at 48! So that's not happening. Let's just get into it. But yeah, I know I also want to get, like, a capture card so I can do, you know, The World Ends With You without having to wait, like, an indefinite amount of time for the PC port to come out, because apparently that's not, simultaneous. I don't know why I thought it was, or why I didn't think to check whether it was. But I was like, yeah, surely that'll be out at the same time, right? No. The game I've been waiting, like, a decade for. And, like, either I... It sucks, too. Because, like, I obviously want to stream it. So it's like, I'd want to either get a capture card or suffer waiting for the PC version and inevitably gets spoiled by Twitter.com. But the ideal for getting a capture card is to get one that, like, plugs directly into a PCIe slot on my computer, because I'd feel ridiculous getting a USB one as if I have, like, a laptop, you know? But I'm kind of out of PCIe slots, because I have, like, a mini ATX board, I believe, which has 3 PCIe lanes. 2 of those are taken up by my GPU, since those things are fucking massive. I wish there was a better way where it just, like, instead of taking up 2, like, well, I guess it has to for just, like, the level of shit it's doing. But yeah, 2 of those taken up by the GPU, 1 is taken up by my Wi-Fi card, which I need because, I cannot justifiably run a Ethernet cord through the entire apartment. The place is very long and narrow. I'm at the opposite end of it from where the, Ethernet plug-in is, so... Also, I've never done this one before. It's got flags! I'm not taking proper advantage of them. I'm gonna lose. Yeah, I'm so out of practice. No idea what I'm doing. But yeah, it's like... I'm gonna have to get, like, a USB one, but of course, you know, the Elgatos, even the USB, like, laptop ones are still, like, fairly expensive. So it's like, You know, like, there's the other, like, big one people use, but I'm forgetting. That's also, like, 100-ish. Which isn't... It's the kind of investment that I can justify, but, like, not necessarily for something like this that, like, in, like, conceivably a year I might be placing if I can get, like, either A, move into an apartment where I can actually hook up to Ethernet and take out the Wi-Fi card, or B, get a different motherboard. You know. So a friend linked me to... Yeah, there's no chance. A friend linked me to a $15 one that apparently works well, but it's you know, it's so cheap that I'm just like, well, A, it wouldn't be much of a loss if it was a little bad, but also it'd suck if it was, like, turned out to be, like, you know, picture quality is great, but it's super laggy or whatever. I always worry about cheap technology on Amazon.com. Worry about anything technology on Amazon.com. Expensive shit too. You cannot get anything that works there anymore, it feels like. The amount of, like, hunting you have to do to find anything. I had such a problem with, like, finding anything at all on Amazon recently. Like, cheap tech shit, expensive tech shit. Because it's, like, all that's on there is, like, either, like, unofficial listings that I don't want to trust, or, like, cheap shit where it's just, like, they pay people to give them good reviews, so it's, like, you can't trust anything. I'm spectating. So I forgot about, you have to actually make a point of leaving. But yeah, it's like they will, like, pay people to give them 5-star reviews, so it's like the top item, but it's like you check the reviews, it's like a couple of 1-stars are like, hey, they pay people, this actually sucks shit. It's like super interesting. I'm like, fucking, like, I just want a pair of earbuds. No chance. And of course it feels like everything that you were like, everything that I've relied upon getting from Amazon for, like, semi-regular purchases, like, you know, earbuds break every half a year for me, feels like. Although I got some decent ones recently that have been lasting a while, so. But, not from Amazon, by the way. But, like, it's like, every time I went to purchase them, it's like, oh, the ones, or like every other time I'd get to replace my side, it'd be like, oh, the super reliable ones they had for like the last 2 times I bought earbuds, gone. Completely out of, like, isn't even manufactured anymore, can't find shit from the company, blah 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 blah. It's like, what? Please, please. And also, thank you for the follow. I have to bring up a fucking, I said you're, I'll full disclosure. I said your name's super quiet because I definitely waited too long to say it and wasn't sure I remembered it. I don't have I don't have the damn alerts up because I'm a genius. You know, I'll bring that up right now. I don't care. I remembered it right. I'm a genius. Yeah, Santi Dreams, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And me complaining about Amazon. I can't, oh duh, I forgot you can climb over shit, duh. Yeah, it's been a minute, huh? Exactly 1 month since I played Fall Guys, I forget everything. Can I even, like... Oh yeah, no, you can get over. Just have to actually time it right, which I'm not doing a very good job at. Yeah, it definitely feels like, ooh, I'm not gonna... Well, I have to believe. Just have to believe! Fall Guys until I got win stop. Yeah, that's fair. That's completely fair. You gotta stop while you're ahead. I think it feels like I've gotten, like, a full, like, complete win? Whatever? Like, once. I mean, clowning around and, like, doing terribly at it is good enough for me, but also, yeah. Sometimes it can be just like, fucking went a whole stream and nothing. Hard to get mad at little guys, though. Yeah, how do you time? I mean, I feel like the fact that I'm going at it from, like, in front is, like, ruining me. Yeah. Yeah, it also helps that I'm, like, terrible at platformers. I just don't have the, like, sense for it. 2D or 3D. No, I don't think I will. I like my disco ball, thanks. Yeah, it's, I have to do, like, each course, like, 5 times before I get through it, feels like. At least it's funny. That's the main appeal. Clowning. I mean, Fall Guys is thankfully easy as platformers go. I like, which is fine because I'm terrible at like Mario, which is like baby platformer. Like, forget like Meat Boy or, you know, anything else. Get the big boy achievement. I didn't even intentionally do anything. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my model. Fuck, there we go. Yeah, I'm quite attached. Shit! I almost had it, but it feels like it's very choppy, but I'm not sure if that's just me or if that's... I think it is partially like a stylistic thing that Fall Guys does to it on some level, so... hopefully not, because that is a little concerning. It's fine, we'll live. This one in particular took me like a hot second to get the hang of, because it's like you gotta mash yourself into the hammers. Super fun. It is neat though. Shouldn't have lived, and I didn't. Shouldn't have said that. I jinxed myself. Yeah, there's probably a way to get through that like way more efficiently, but I ain't got it. Like that, for example. Just says. Figures I'd get that like right as the round's ending. Oh? What does that look like? I can barely see it because it didn't quite click that the outfit I have like totally obscures everything. Let's take a look. I'm feeling like I probably won't enjoy it, but yeah, it's too little. Not enough going on. Back to Sprinkles. Pretty sure I'm still in Sprinkles? Yeah. Yeah, but again, you can't see shit. You can sort of see on the arms, but it's fine. Disco Ball's more important. It's giving me a competitive advantage, which you can tell by how often I'm winning here. Feels like it gave me like the two like new things just immediately in this back to, although I don't mind that. Yeah, I guess it's frog season, which is perfect for me. I mean, this environment certainly isn't frog season. Never mind, I don't think I've done this because I don't recognize the... Definitely not, I definitely don't recognize the ending. Although that might mean I've just done it but never succeeded. This looks familiar. It might be like a remix of another one I've done. It's also been like over a month. Oh, this one's got the same like color scheme and pattern. Right over there. You're sneaky. Matchies, but they'll never know. It's a secret just for us. Yeah, I've definitely done this much. I still remember the like little pendulum. Again, maybe... Yeah, I remember this one always like fucks me up. As you can see... It's like I don't know how to juke the fan right. Can't quite get a handle on it. Out of my way, I'm running. Yes, guess that's how you juke it. I was trying to angle it a bit, but I didn't really do it in time. I like tried doing it after I'd already been launched. That's the problem. Too slow. Is that enough to... Yeah! I was worried I didn't, like, give myself enough... I didn't get, like, forward enough. I'd end up just, like, slamming my head into it. Right into the ledge. First try, baby! I might have done that before, actually. I think I just completely forgot about the pendulum. I feel like that's the kind of thing that, like, you normally don't have to give a shit about. But then it'll fuck you up, and it's just, like, when you're least expecting it. I mean, it's hard to plan around. I guess not that bad, but... I'm also the kind of person to really rush and, like, do stuff at the worst moments. I'm like, oh god, I'm already behind, I have to go, 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 and I get, murdered. Yes, give me... Let's bring that launch me forward the right way, but it almost did. This one will. There we go. At the cost of getting, like, dazed for a second, but I'll take it. Dear god. Yeah, no, I'm gonna top that one right. I barely ever do. Goddamn. Let go of me. I just got completely bonked. Like, not even since I got launched. It was just a very straightforward. I had assumed this whole time that there was like a gap between the top of that platform over there and like the next part, but I guess not. Ah. Forgot about the... Ooh, we fucked. We fucked real bad. Unless maybe? Unless maybe. No, I don't think so. You bitch. I mean... Fair play. Couldn't have waited for us all to go on at the same time. I'm real polite in this competitive game. I think we should all be very nice to each other. We can all win Fall Guys. That must have happened now that we have private lobbies. Because it does, like, you know, do the deal where if you enter at the same time, it's just like, yeah, sure. I know, there's like the team competition ones too, though, that's like... I don't know, there's no, like, time limit. You could tie it. You can make it happen. It'd work, I'm sure. Got the sun related, but now I just want to see, like, Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing for Fall Guys. It must exist. I'm sure the team games, especially the ones where... Actually, you know, if you're really, really lucky with the, like, game where you're standing on, like, the tiles of the fruit and trying to match what the screen in front of you says, whatever that one's called, you could win that one by doing nothing, as long as the... Well, even if the spinner's there, it could still work, maybe. If it just, like, shoves you around, like, onto the right tile at the right time. If you're enough of an RNG god. I think it does, like, try to fling you off, though. And another Tundra run. Surprised I gotta repeat this fast. Although, I don't mind it. We've proven we can do this one. Of course, the fact that I say that now is gonna ruin me. Oh, strawberries. It's berries. Strawberries and blueberries. Sure, why not? Actually, yeah, I think this is this marginally different? Maybe. Oh dear God, let me. I'm gonna try going around this. Mr. Funsies. I think I can manage the bouncers just fine, but change things up a bit. Yeah, I should've known. This stage is great because it's also Tan's right. Tan's right. Ah. I'm kind of surprised that didn't launch me back further, though, to be honest. That person got launched off at the right time. I think I got, like, butted into the... I was hoping I'd get, like, a double launch there and, like, you know, get me going. Shit! If I wasn't tumbling, I'd gone that. Oof. Yeah. If you're, like, if you trip over, it just does not work. You just slide off of it. To your doom. Yeah, sure. This one's got more going with it than the number one pattern. You can see it well enough with all this on. This one. This one might be my favorite. It's aesthetically really fun, and I'm like juicing at it. Although I've never done the like center like route for the last little bit, where you go up the pinball table. Maybe I could try that this time. I think I've gotten like close, but never quite done it. Yeah, there's a lot of cool shit going on in this level. Like the low gravity. Shit. Which I totally didn't account for going through there. I just got like scraped by the planet. It sent me spinning. And the buttons are fun. The vanishing walkways. Got a lot of cool shit. Shit! I didn't think that totally knocked me down. I figured it'd be, like, questionable, but... That's some rough luck. Shit, didn't... I, like, way underdid that jump. That felt kinda close. You're just gonna wait there, huh? Oof. Yeah, it's definitely a bad spot to be trapped in, though. Like, if we can just get this open. Fuck! That's brutal. fact that I, like, got all of us trapped. Shit. Got caught in a bad loop there. I love it when you just get, like, knocked to the ground, but not even, like, flung. You just, like, bomb, and you're done. It's a little bit of shame. Yeah, do you want to go from side to side? It feels like that's... Feels like that's what it's going for. Boy, we could get jeans today. I mean, I'd hope we'd get jeans today. It would be kind of pathetic if we didn't manage that. What you got for us this time? Give us one of the frog stages. Want one of those again. You gave me each of those at once. That's not enough. Oof, it's dying. I forgot that, like, my stream times are, like, precisely when Fall Guys starts to, like, fall down a bit in player population, pun not intended. So it's like hit or miss. Especially when we're like around an hour in. Oh, great crash. Yeah, sure. God. Yeah, you know, I should have seen that coming. That'd be a bad choice. Ooh, and then again... Gotta commit. Great job at committing. Fucker. Would you... Rule? Oh my god. I didn't even intend to walk around, I just got kind of like... jumbled. That ruined me. Yeah, we are fucked. Yeah, there's no way. Too many screw-ups. Yeah, let's wear some jeans. That's a look. Actually, what's in the store, I wonder? Hey, Joller! It's an outfit I've worn maybe like twice before, so that's completely understandable that you wouldn't have seen it. But yeah, I decided I'd bring it back, because it's a cute look. But it's going good. Finally getting back to Fall Guys after, like, over a month. I'm glad you think so, yeah. I think it suits me well. Oh, Vaporwave? I'm not super into it. I mean, shit, we actually have a decent amount of currency. This feels... Yeah, it's a Valentine's outfit. Valentine's outfit I found on Booth a while back, and it's so cute. I really love it. Um, I'm not in love enough with any of these that I'm gonna switch. Yeah, we're trying desperately to get past, like, the second round of anything. I'd say I'm rusty, but I think this is just, like, how I normally am at Fall Guys, really. So... this is just... It's an accurate representation. Platformers. Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's very accurate. Yeah, I get duped into following the mobs so much. And it ruins me. Mob psychology and trampling. And also a reminder of how interesting I've set my stream hours. It's a very popular game and it takes a second for me. Gotta remember there's at least one time where it's just like I could not get like a room to fill at all. It's just like, okay, I'm not allowed to play Fall Guys. Weird experience. So I can go. Dear God. You're gonna murder me. The seesaws are especially fun because it's the absolute maximum amount of, like, other people screwing you over at all times. You can't just avoid the crowd with this one. It's gonna happen. They're gonna influence you. Please. Doing pretty good though. We'll see if that like ruins me. Ah, I thought they got the timing good, but no. There we go. But will I live through it? No. Yeah, it launches you right into the gap, so it's like, not amazing. Yeah, no way I'm gonna get there until we've brought this up. Oh God, everyone's. And no one wants to come to this side. So they know. Fuck, I thought I got it. Thought I got a grip. You bitch. You will not. I mean, normally people are just playing like that near the finish line just for jokes. But that felt a little too... like... Yeah, you gotta be selfish. I mean, it's Prisoner's Dilemma is like what that entire level is. Either I have to play for the team and like try to balance it out, or and potentially get screwed when the people who betray you run off. Yeah, or just join the crowd of people who think they're gonna be the only one at the other side and die. Yeah, so we're thinking the same thing then. Yeah, it's honestly, it's interesting. Just like The mob psychology. Just observing how, like, some people act in that. Exactly, yeah. Ooh, yeah, that wasn't gonna work out. I was not watching for the funny planet to knock me out. Just barely made that jump. Launch me. Apparently not. I forgot those were, like, physical somehow. They kind of fell into the background visually for me. Fuck. I chickened out. And it's like, I know it's gonna, like, pop out the moment I stand on there. And it wouldn't have, but, you know. Where the fuck is the... Hey, let's go! I'm so worried to get locked up at the last second again. Yeah, I'm not trusting that shit. Maybe another time. We're taking the slow route. I mean, is it really the slow route when the other one takes like 5 million attempts? We're friends now. Anyway, I'm leaving. We really do live in a society. Thanks, Fall Guys. 8 out 50%. I love that the main, like, interaction you can have with other players in this game is just grabbing them. You. I grip you very intensely. I like that Skyline is also in the rotation apparently again. We could just get it a second time in a row. Oh my god, this is literally like the little scooters from, like... Is that an American thing that you do in gym class? I mean, I assume a lot of us probably are. I don't know what time it is on the other places right now. But yeah, the little scooters. That were very easy to injure your hands on. What? How does this work, huh? Oh. Very dangerous being up here, huh? You're my friend now. You. Shark. Fine, I'll grab another shark. No, I'm leaving. Ooh! Oh yeah, I did literally just say, don't fall off. So... I suppose... Yeah, you would have to wait for... I mean, you can... I'm sure you can make that jump if you're very poggers. Oh! Finger severed on... Oh, yeah. That's a fun thought. Yeah. Those were not very safe. I mean, I guess you can get the finger severed in your corridor, so, like, what's the... They weren't safe, but they're... I mean... I'm glad it was just that, Jesus. That's a fun experience in gym class. Yeah, I mean, somehow despite all the pain and suffering, that was the best part of gym class, is scooting around and whatever other bullshit on those. Good shit. I mean, it was that and like the elementary school, like the tarp you would like throw up in the air and like so you'd all sit on the inside of it, you know? That's like peak. As someone who's never into sports, those were like the two things I got out of gym class. I mean, I guess the charp thing is more like a physics experiment. But I remember doing it in a gym, and that's like the association I have. Yeah. Yeah, like the parachute kind of yeah. That'd be a better description. Oh yeah, we did, actually. I'm pretty sure we did. Those were good. I did enjoy those, actually. I completely forgot about those. Yeah, the hacky sack stuff is fun. I have, like, terrible aim, but still. It's like, there's very little, like, fitness requirement to do good at that. Those are fun. I don't know, I didn't like super mind gym class, but I'm also like, I've never been very athletic, so it's like, or into sports, so I'm just like, well. It was, you know, just a class I was like, uninvested in, you know? Yes. That's some good shit. That's just fun to toss. Like, playing the hacky sack games at carnivals too. Good shit. Just really satisfying. The like first thing that comes to mind always when I remember gym class is like my sexist ass like middle school teacher who's like we played like football for the first time in that class and he's like, okay, all the boys go out and start playing and the girls stay inside and like I'll explain how football works. I'm just like little DMAV unathletic kid who has no idea how to play football like, this feels wrong a little. It's just like cartoonishly like shitty that it's just like, man. Still hiring people like you in like the what? Mid-late 2000s? Amazing. But unsurprising. It's like the fourth time we've gotten this one. I'm not complaining because I like it. But the odds are kind of funny. Oh, it's the like #1 medal one has like a back design. Interesting. Yeah, right? I mean, thank God we always had like touch football instead of tackle. So I didn't have to worry about like dying. But like, yeah. I have always been kind of tiny. So I could not handle that. It's like, bro, I'm scrawny. I maxed out at 5'4". I couldn't shoot a hoop until I was in middle school, and you want me to do what? I think I will simply go to the arcade and play mini golf, and that'll be my sports. Let me in. Got him. Fuck. Now that now I'm thinking about our arcades and how I live in the middle of the country where there aren't any. Thinking about the like, I follow like animator on Twitter. I think if I'm remembering the right person, who is like, yeah, round 1 finally opened again. I was just like looking at that tweet and like the video that I'm just like, ah. Imagine living on the coast where there's shit around that you can go to. But no. I'd kill to actually go to a round 1 at some point. Am I good at arcade games? No. However, we have something over here. But, and it's like decent, but it's not like the same. It's kind of like a DDR machine, but, and like some other neat stuff. I should go back there at some point when it's not like, go it! But, shit's also expensive though. But I mean, I have a decent paying job. Yeah, right? Like, I mean, this is a person I trust is like, I know they're like, not stupid and are like, backstage shit like that. So I'm like, okay. I will trust that you're decent and like this place is like being decent, but personally speaking, I don't know that I would trust it. There's so many places now that have like, if you're vaccinated, you're free to come in without a mask on. I'm just like, I feel so bad for the employees over there, cause like I get it, but I wouldn't trust random customers to like not be lying. Are you kidding? But man, I'm surprised. Mask mandate. If you don't mind, where's abouts? I mean, don't dox yourself to me, but because like, for better or worse, we're like, I mean, I guess we're still under a mask mandate since we're required to wear them on like public transit and like generally there's a requirement of like, if heavy quotation marks requirement of if you're not vaccinated. We sure do have vaccination cards that were never asked for. Like, if I were to run a business, I would not like let people come in without the mask on. Yeah, right. New controversy on Twitter.com. I go to my chat and like, hey, where are you at? Hey, any lurkers? Hey, Miss Bus. Miss West? Midwest. Yeah, okay. So we're both in the same area. Yeah, I haven't. To be honest, we're probably like similar. Probably just happened for us. I'm just like not paying attention since I've just been wearing a mask regardless this entire time. Yeah, it's just like I like take the bus to work because I've always been seeing and hearing the like, you are required to wear a mask on public transit or as enforced by law. So yeah. Oof, red state. I'm like, I'm in a blue state because I don't even want to phrase this like fortunate, but you know, probably for the best as someone who's not cis. But you know, but yeah, yeah, no, literally, if I was someone who had say in this, I would not, I would A, not let people in without a mask, but B, if I had to, like, hey, do you have your vaccination card that you're supposed to have, like, keep on you or have, like, a photo of at least? No? Get the fuck out. You think I trust anti-maskers to not be going around like, oh yeah, I'm totally vaccinated, let me in to breathe on you, please. Man. Cool shit. We're totally gonna be dealing with this for the next over a year, and that's a fun prospect. But you know, it's fine. I'm not gonna survive this, huh? I cannot get this to happen for me. Yeah, no, that wasn't going. But yeah, fun times. My work, thankfully, A, we're not a business that has customers, which is such a nice break, it's insane, especially right now. B, we still have mask requirements, even after... We recently, Did I leave, or... I autopiloted, so I'm not sure. I fucked up my throat for a second. We recently, got, like, a survey of, like, hey, have you gotten vaccinated? And it isn't asking for any kind of proof, so I'm like, but I'm, like, more trusting of that than, like, with it being, like, employees, where, like, they legitimately have to worry about getting in trouble. Should someone check, you know? So, I don't know, they might be working towards... They recently loosened, like, we aren't doing, like, temperature checks at the door anymore. You know? We had it set up so it's, like, many exits, one entrance, partially to facilitate, like, the temperature checks. But also to make sure that, like... Well, at least when we're leaving, it's not all through, like, the same entrance at the same time. But, doesn't really help when we're arriving, so, you know. But... yeah, recently they, like, nixed that, so... But still. Working on a place with mass requirement with no customers, where there's hopefully stronger accountability for that. Quite nice. So I sure did. I can't say too much because it's like I have a very specific story about how my last job ended that thankfully did not involve anything like me doing anything, but anyway, I was like working in a place from like beginning of the year through the summer of last year, like late summer, and we were thankfully not like a very busy business. So like I didn't have a ton to worry about, and I was also working only weekends because of my college schedule, but like, yeah, I sure did get a full experience of like people coming in with like their no mask down, like the dude who has a mask like on his beard and nothing else. I'm just like, fucking, what do you think that's for? Fun times. Oof. I don't know what I thought would happen. I did get the fun sight of like, you know, seeing like a dad and his son come in, and he just like reprimanded his son for like not having like, I mean, he had like his it's like a scarf or like like some part of his shirt that he like was able to pull up, something like that. Not like a proper mask, but you know, still, but like seeing like that, I'd be like, hey, put your damn like scarf on or whatever. I was just like, hell yeah, dude, good parenting. I mean, like, I should say more for like positive reinforcement, but like that kind of case, you know, whatever. Yeah. That is, you got out in time. We leaving though. We got shit to do. But yeah, it felt good to see the few like the people being very decent about it. And like we had like, you know, the plastic biter, and like we got a good like couple like genuinely nice and like very cooperative people per day that were like, thanks, you are replenishing my energy for dealing with all the other people. So it wasn't the worst, but it's also like goddamn, working retail during all this. Cause it was like, that was right when the, we had those big boosts to unemployment. I was like, I would, I was only working weekends at the time, like I said, so I wasn't making a ton. And I would be making more on unemployment, and I would also, more importantly, be a lot safer. So I was like, damn it, you know, I can't, like, just quit my job, because that makes me not qualified for unemployment. Fun fact. I think I made sure to look into it, because I was like, maybe? No. So it's just that in an awkward space where it's just like, damn it, you know, I'm out of college, and I want to be making more because I need to. I'm, like, fortunate enough that my parents helped me out, well, like, you know, couldn't, like, work too many hours and still have to, like, pay for shit, you know? But I was like, once I was out, I was like, I don't want to rely on them for longer than I have to because I'd feel, like, terrible. And I don't want to, if I ever get famous and make a lot of money, I just, like, I want to repay them. That kind of thing, you know? That kind of feeling. And, but I don't want to rely on that too much. Anyway, I was in an awkward position where it's like I wanted more hours, but I couldn't like justify putting my health at risk for it, you know? Yeah, like fucking me real bad, cause like, it turns out the amount you make on unemployment is based on how much you're making at your job, and it's always less, of course. So I was just like, oh god. I think I ended up making more ultimately. I think during like the second round of like those payments going up, I'm not sure. But it sucked though. Making like so little. It's like goddamn, supposed to live off this. But yeah, I mean, end of the day, I was getting by on it, and I was like very glad to like not be at risk of dying or having long-term health issues. So, I mean, I got lucky. Yeah, I ended up getting out because the place got, like, shut down due to circumstances. So, worked out in my favor. But it was sad because it was, like, genuinely, like, I had good coworkers. You know? You know, I escaped retail. So that's, like, something. But also, this was also when the place was, like, starting to downsize. So, like, a lot of, like, positions were being taken out when it's like, we obviously could not afford to lose certain people. So, like, literally, it's the one person who's, like, not our boss, but was clearly holding the entire place together. Fired. Because, like, her position was, like, removed just, like, across the board at, like, all locations, I think. Ugh. It was so sad because she was, like, the sweetest person. Like, she loved all of us, and she was, like, so sad when she was like, talking to people and crying. I was just like, oh, you're like my mom at this point. And I have to see you like this. Yeah, I get that feeling completely. It's just like, I can't complain. It's just like, it's like putting me in such a better position to have had that, like, support of, like, yeah, you know, all that, and also, like, hey, I'm, like, personal info, young enough, just, not by much, but young enough that, I still am, like, on my parents' health insurance and don't have to worry about that yet. I'm thankfully in a place right now where I could afford it when I make that transition. Thank God. But, like, it's like that plus, like, they're all paying for this, that, and the other thing. Or, like, they were at the time. You know, so... It was like, as soon as I knew I could afford it and not be, like, constantly eating into very important savings that are there for a reason, I was just like, hey, I'm I'm good now. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because it's like, the business was doing poorly, so I get it. But, you know, it was like a stupid consequence of, like, making a decision across the board without, like, looking into the individual, like, stores and, like, shit like that. Yeah, it's like a story we've all heard a million times, though. So. Also got rid of my boss who kind of, like, sucked, though. Or, like, one of my, like, superiors. I never know what to call them. Because it feels like you have, like, a direct, like, actual boss and then whatever. He was, like... I mean, he was, like, not the worst person in the world, but he was, like, very much, like, 50s office boss. This is a common, like, white dude. Could have been worse, but, you know. There was definitely, like, didn't mind seeing him go. There are aspects of him that I appreciated, but I didn't mind seeing him go. But yeah, it's no, that was the time. Ended up working there for like less than a year in total. So, I don't know what I thought I was doing, but it wasn't playing this game right, for sure. Just instant kill. Next time, I'll pay attention to when it's a no fall rule, so I don't you know, beef it. Maybe be more careful. Yeah. So true. I mean, I just won. That's why I had to be taken out right away. There was no more game for me to play. Yeah, it's been interesting transitioning to being in, like, an office job kind of environment, because it's, like, that's something that's so, like, dated that I kind of never really considered the possibility of me being there unless I got, like, super into a specific field that, like, where I'd have the qualifications to do, like, I don't know, something more, like, that require, like, bigger shit than, like, retail, you know? Which wasn't really where my career trajectory is headed based on, like, I have an animation degree, so it's sort of, I mean, it's office work, but it's such a different, it's not the same thing, you know? It's studio work. But yeah, like, the first time I walked in there, I was just like, what the fuck? I work in an office now. Like, I'm an office worker. What? It's the most mundane thing, but it's just, like, something I never really, like, considered as something that'd be on my career path. I mean, it's not really, it's like, what I'm doing is, like, scanning papers and shit like that, organizing stuff. So, you know, it's like, it's not open office plan. We have, like, cubicles, but it's, like, not assigned seating, you know? So. Hell yeah! Yeah, visual art is cool as hell, so no regrets. I'll use it for something, but, dear God! I kept, like, betting on, like, oh, this will be the next one to go down, so it's not, it's fine. I shouldn't go to the other ones, because that always fucks me over. No. Yeah. Visual art, cool as hell. I need to get into a better habit of, like, doing it more often, especially now that I have a degree in it. Because, like, I'm so bad at that. I'm so bad at keeping up that routine, as much as I love it. But I mean, hey, I drew my stream assets, so that's gotta count for something. Got my little buddy. My one emote I'm allowed to have. Unless I want to make tier 2 and 3 emotes, which I mean I could. Oh my god, I forgot that I'd have like the tier 3 sub icon. Which, I mean, obviously I have like an unlimited tier 3 sub forever to my own channel because no shit, but forgot about that. But yeah, it's man, it's something I do want to use for stream shit. Even if it's just like, you know, making cute little transitions and shit like that. I mean, I already have. Made my emotes, made my, the subscription icon, and my, whatchamacall, channel points. So I got shit that I actually didn't put the work into for. It's not all shit I commissioned other artists for, technically. I was like eyeing up emote artists for a while before I got affiliate. Not like seriously, but like every time I'd see like someone post up their emotes, I'd be like, that's something to look at later. But I think I still will, but it's also it's fun making them. Just like little cute art pieces. So that, I mean, we'll see where it goes when I unlock more slots. I'm gonna have to start working if I want to do that. Oh shit! Thank you for the sub, Joller! And 3 months in advance, damn. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And that's one more on the way to getting that next emote slot, which, to double check what that requires, I think it's like 15 points, and it's like, based on like the amount of concurrent stuff you have, like 1 for tier 1, 2 for tier 3, 3 for, or 2 for tier 2. Yeah, you get the idea. Hell yeah! Give me that paycheck. But yeah, that's something I want to work towards, to, like, getting like a couple more emote slots and have some more fun with that. Cause I want to have more emotes. I mean, I can add shit through like better TTV for now, which could work. I need to figure out how to. So I don't know. I know there's like. I should add in the thing where it's like it bounces like the emotes on the stream when people like send them, because that's cute. But yeah, I feel like that'd also be useful for just reminding people that the better TTV emotes are there if I add them, because I feel like it's, you know, if people don't see them. Yeah. I got shit to do. I got shit I want to do. I gotta advertise. Which, translation, posting clips on TikTok and Twitter, and hoping to God people follow through. Because getting people to follow you across platforms is hard. Hell yeah, try new emotes. Yeah, I'm glad that one turned out so well, because it's like, I have never been amazing at chibi stuff. It's always the eyes for me, so I guess that's a good thing that I didn't, like, try to have, like, the open eyes. They always, like, look weirder than mine. Can't quite get it. But, yeah. It actually turned out pretty nice. And so that was nice. Feels good when I feel good about my art. But yeah, what else was I gonna say? I know I say more about Majorb. But yeah, it's yeah, interesting being in an office job. Also having like consistent, decent paychecks. Can't lie. I mean, I'm not making as much as realistically we should all be making 20 plus an hour or more, 40 hours a week, thanks. Also abolish the 40-hour work week. It's bad. Um, but I'm making more than I used to by a significant amount, and I'll take that. Means I can do more for stream shit. It's like naturally, like, reasonably like, yeah, I'll buy a mic, I'll buy a stream deck, and not be like, there goes my, like, entertainment fund. Well, that's not, like, that sounds so privileged. No, but, like, there goes, like, my fund for, like, anything aside from bare essentials, you know? So true, Bessie! Wage labor is theft! Yeah, no. We should have bare minimum 1 more day off per week. 20-hour work week. Universal basic income. Thanks. Also much more. Paid maternity and paternity leave, that's actually a decent amount of time. What else? Important rights. I mean, with the whole Activision Blizzard shit going on, there's a very obvious thing to be talking about there. And that's being able to speak up when shit is happening and actually, and not face retaliation. Thanks. Join your union. Anyway. Capitalism is a ride. Please. I was hoping to bop me right as passing by, but nope. No slowing down on this train. We are... I don't know why I thought that would help me out. And it's like, sure, I'll launch myself on the wrong pad. Fuck yeah. You gotta have one ever so often, just to make sure you got the right audience. When you say some good political takes and you see that follower count go down, perfect. Like, bitch, just stay out. Got peppered in somewhere. And that's like part of the appeal of being a trans streamer is like either people will show themselves to you immediately and you just be like banned, or they'll hide it and you don't have to give a shit, or they'll never bother with you at all. Exactly. Autofilter. It works out very nicely. That's how you balance out the, like, downside of the harassment. Thankfully, haven't seen anything yet. I mean, knock on wood. Or that's just I'm a smaller streamer. But... yeah. I'm sure eventually we'll get some shitheads to laugh at. We do need the court jester to pop in. I can't be doing all the work. Oh dear god, let me in. Please, please. No! Bought me, thanks! That sort of works. That works better. Did it. Ooh, just barely. Yuck. Yeah, I was not thinking I was gonna make it through with how bad I was doing at climbing that. I mean, honestly, the fact that I didn't get knocked down further for like as much as I was like waffling and everything. Hey shit, I'll take it. Come on, frog level. It's not even in the mix. Chart Circuit, is this one I think I've done this one before. I have to wait until I see the overview. I think so. Or maybe? No, yeah, I've done so. I know what this is. Yeah, yeah, they'll do it. Fucking high schoolers are brutal. Although that makes me get the fucking John Mulaney, like, middle schoolers bit. That's what I'm sensitive about! Good man. Dear God, there's no way. There's no way. Can I squeeze? Can I, like, awkwardly no-clip through? Can I? Getting stuck right there is killer. Man, not having, like, any indication of what place you're in for this is, like, ruinous. Evil. And very intentional, I'm sure, but... please. Maximum stress. Exactly. I mean, really, that's the mindset you have to be in. I'm fucking killing it. As you can see. I just have to have confidence that everyone else is getting as fucked up as I am. Or is incredibly fucked up and is doing poorly as a result. I'm gonna bounce over him this time. Fuck it. God, that reminds me, speaking of races, I should play some part game on stream sometime, because I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a capture card for Neo the World MCU, and I have a couple streamer friends now who I could conceivably recruit for Mario Kart, but also, it's been a while since I played the, Sonic All-Stars Transform... whatever the full title of that shit is. And I know that shit was good as hell. So, that could be fun. Shit, now I want to do that at some point. Damn it. So yeah, I expect that sometime. Watch that be my first, collab stream. I mean, part of it's also, like, either A, I have to rely on my other friends to, have a capture card to play Mario Kart, or B, to own Sega All-Stars Racing Transform. Which, good-ass game. Less reliably a game people own. It's been years since I played that though. For getting it with a bunch of friends, because it's like, hey, this is like good as hell based on Mario Kart PC. It's like, sure. I have a reasonably good opinion of Sonic. F. I mean, I could always like invite people to join and just be like, have it be on like my stream, and then I would get all the viewers. Not actually. There's the Sega one. It's either like Sega in general or it's like Sonic specifically. It has like a bunch of Sega characters, but I don't remember what the branding was. But yeah, it's like very much like Mario Karty, and it's like it feels great to play from what I remember. So like, does not feel like cheap third-party Mario Kart, which is like the main thing. So, Yeah, I mean, I'd be down for, like, literally just, like, playing and inviting the viewers to join matches. Since I've got few enough people that, like, I wouldn't have to worry too much about, like, people missing out. Yeah, I can, like, gather up a bunch of streamer friends to be live with me and just be like, hey, we've got, like, this many slots left. That'd be fun. Might do that. God, speaking of, like, good third-party Nintendo ripoffs, think about how the Nickelodeon Battle Royale game apparently has, like, rollback netcode, which is, like, the big thing that, like, makes online fighting games bearable that, like, many actual, like, huge fighting games do not have. Yeah. I'm not, like, super generally into fighting games, but... okay, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Good. Finding out about that was insane. Like, I'd like to meet the person who's, like, on Steam, like, hey, I know this is Nickelodeon Battle... whatever the hell. I know this is a kid's fighting game. However, that does not mean we can't make it not work good. Fly on the wall for that shit. I mean, shit, what company makes that, I wonder? The only fighting game company I can think of offhand is ArcSys, and I know that's obviously not it, but the concept of an ArcSys Nickelodeon fighting game is so funny, and I want to see it. Like, the only fighting games I've played are, depending on if you count Smash Bros. Some people do and don't, and I get the arguments for either. Skullgirls, which I got... can I say decent? Not really. I got the hang of it. Wouldn't say decent. I could hold myself... I could hold my own against friends. And, like, do well. I figured out how to play, Squiggly. More or less. Which is impressive by my standards. But yeah. There's that, and then also, Granblue Versus. Which I got, like... again... bearable at. I got decent enough that I could, like... do okay in, like, the lobby friendlies-ish. But... man. I do not have, like, the willpower to, like, mentally invest in a fighting game, or, like, just, you know, the time investment to actually get to, like, decent levels. Barrier to entry is... which I don't mind. I think it's cool that there's a game genre that's, like, very, like, high expertise, but also it's like, damn it. Wish I could do that without, like, spending 500 hours. Maybe someday. I mean, I would be up for playing, like, Granblue RPG mode on stream. Honestly, I would count it. Personally, I count Smash as a fighting game if, like, sub-genre. Or something like that. Close enough. Yeah, I have a friend who's, like, very into Smash, and, like, I got fairly decent against him. Like, I could feel myself slowly getting the hang of, like, actually being able to push it up. Because, like, my problem is always, like, being able to actually pull stuff off in action. It's like, I can remember the combos decently enough, but, like, actually, like, pulling off even, like, just, like, a regular, like, quarter circle input in combat and having it actually, like, the game register it is, like, I can do that in training mode, but that's it. In practice, I'm just, like, mashing, like, why isn't it going? And, like, crying. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, exactly. It's like fighting games are very like heavy, like practice until you die. Um, and I'm bad at building up habits, so not very compatible. But you know, I got decent as Jigglypuff in Smash. I got decent at pulling off rest against that friend, so I'm proud of that. Cause like that is genuinely hard to nail. Oh, that's good. Maybe I should try Strive. Cause like I think it's like again, my problem is like definitely not like remembering them, it's just like doing them properly and consistently so that the game understands like what I'm trying to go for. Precisely. Yeah, yep. That's exactly the kind of phrasing you should be using. I was one of those. Yeah, pulling off rest is so satisfying. And also Jigglypuff is really cute, which is like my main draw. I didn't find out about rest until like after I had already started playing Jigglypuff primarily, I think. Or like I think by the time I found out that rest did that, I was like, she's like one of my like top 3 main Saiyajus, more or less. So at that point I was like, yeah, that's funny as hell. I am full on. And part of it is like I would always like play against my cousins at like holidays. And I would like, whenever I'd like get like too good, I started with Meta Knight, and I did pretty well at Meta Knight. And I was like, you know, I'm like having the kind of too easy a time at this. So I switched to Kirby. And that was fun. Got good at Kirby. So I switched to, again, a shittier character, Jigglypuff. And eventually that just became my like main. And I'm glad she did, because she's got like the cutest outfit. She got the big sun hat and the big ribbon. That's like the main thing I'm looking for. What more can I ask? I should play Smash on stream sometime and embarrass myself. I mean, shit, the friend I'm talking about is also a streamer, so hey! We could probably make something work, maybe. That could be fun. I could get Ethered on stream. I mean, shit, we could do like a training dojo thing if he was up for it. I haven't had the chance to talk to him a lot recently because he streams a lot and I want to watch it, but my work schedule is awful. I work all throughout the afternoon every weekday and get home at like past midnight so you can... And most of my friends who stream during the day at reasonable hours. I'm just like, I want to watch your stream so bad. Yeah, I don't blame you. Rest can be brutal. It's clearly I just need to binge HBox like matches and like absorb everything that he has. I don't really watch competitive Smash, but for the Puff, maybe. I don't watch competitive fighting games in general. I mean, maybe I enjoy it if I tried it more, but I don't know. It's like I don't have the like understanding of what's going on enough to really get into it. Maybe someday. I guess that's what the commentators are for, but you know. Oh. I didn't think there were any on the ramp up ahead for some reason, so I was like, oh sure, this looks like roughly 5 people. Oof, yeah, did you play Jigglypuff? Because that would be scarring, especially. on top of, yeah. No, I want to leave, please. But yeah, but because my the friend I'm talking about, we went to college together. So that's where we met, and we would like, I'd like visit him and we would play like Smash together and have a good ass time. He's the chillest dude in the world. Love him to bits. I miss him so bad. He moved out to his home state. It sucks now that I'm out of college, cause like all my like cool ass friends that I met through there are like going back away from the Midwest. I'm like, damn it! I love you. Come back. God knows I'm bad about keeping contact with people. Shit, you know what? I just thought of another person I can invite from my D&D one-shot I'm planning. Anyway, I thought of 2 people I can invite, actually. We can see. I mean, you people never know. Since this is just my personal friends thing. But I do want to do stuff on stream, though, with that. I think that'd be fun. If I, like, get into it and, like, actually... Because I'm gonna be DMing. And that's, like... Part of me is, like, excited because I think it'd be fun to do world building and all that. Part of me is like, oh god, that's a lot of effort and I'm bad at putting work into stuff. And not just, like, rushing things. So... Yeah, there's a good reason I'm doing, like, a one-shot to, like, try stuff out for myself. God, now I'm getting ideas, though. Yeah, Smash is an interesting time. I haven't played it in, like, months, but I should go back to it. Yeah. It's, like, I mentioned it several times, but, like, since I've been listening to Critical Role, like, 5 out of 7 days of the week, I've been getting ideas, to say the least. Because, like, everyone said it, but Man Mercer's a good SDM, and if I was able to do that, that'd be... If I was able to do half of that... But yeah, it's like... There's also obviously the part of me that's like, ooh, I want to play, like, as a player again, because it's like... There's one character I miss super bad, and one that like, I want to develop more, and, like... Because she was like my first. And it's like, I like what I had going, I want to, like, actually make her more interesting and more, like, someone I could dig deeper into and roleplay more. And then it's like, I also have another character I made, not even for a specific campaign, but, like, just because, like, I wanted to make a character. And, my one DM friend is completely booked. Well, no. My one DM friend, my 2 DM friends. One is completely booked, the other is AWOL. So... Yeah, one DM friend who was like, hey, I've been going through shit, but, I'm feeling like doing a campaign again. If you want to do, like, a one-shot to, like, restart the campaign. At first it was like, let's restart the campaign, so you can get a fresh start and tap onto that. And then it was like, hey, maybe let's just do a one-shot, because I feel more, like, mentally ready for that. It's like, sure. It's been over a year, and it's like, I, like, half a year later, like, ping them like, hey, everyone good? Everyone still wanting to do this? Not one person in that Discord has replied since. So... I have no idea what's going on with that. I mean, it's dead is the answer, but... At this point, I'm the only person I can rely on. Like, aside from coercing someone else into, like, DMing for the first time, which I don't want to do, because that's, like, such a thing to ask someone. Like, hey, I want to play D&D, but I don't want to DM. So, how about you? God forbid I, like, summon up, like, a group of people, like, hey, I want to play D&D with you people specifically, and I don't want to DM. Let's... So, if one of you would just, take up the DM hat, please. But no, like, it is something I want to try out. But damn it! I also want to be a player! At some point! I have at least one campaign that, like, I could potentially join that I'm, like, back and forth on, but it might be a bit late at this point, though. I'd have to ask again. But, yeah. I'm in a weird place. There's so much shit I want to do. I want to, like, bring back my old characters somehow. I want to... The problem is always, like, I've been in, 2 campaigns in one one-shot, so I can't really talk, but, like, whenever I do something new, it's like, I want... My instinct is to make a new character. And to have, like, each character be tied to the specific campaign they're in. So it feels, like, kind of wrong to be like, hey, there's this other character I haven't played in a while I want to bring back. Even if that campaign is, dead. I mean, I'll do it sometime, probably. I mean, hey, literally one of the Critical Role players did that, so, like... You can do whatever the hell you want. Yeah, I literally... I have the DM handbook open, I, like, read through the opening part, I was like, okay, I'm gonna slowly make my way through this, you know, as much of it as, like, I would want to read prior to actually doing anything to have, like, a handle on shit. There's a lot! It doesn't help that I'm rusty on, like... I played... If I'm remembering right, I played one campaign in 5.0 D&D, and another campaign in 3.5, and then, like, a one-shot also in 3.5 since it's the same DM. Who just prefers that. And this was, like, over a year ago, so it's like, ooh! A DM who's also rusty on the game? It's so true, though. I mean, shit, if I just get not a single person who was in the other campaign... Oh shit, problem, I already did do that. Because I recruited the GM. Yeah, it's like, I've got, like, a couple different people from, like, different friend groups that I'm like, you know, this could work. It's like a lot of people who, like, either I haven't had the chance to hang out with, like, recently, or, like, ever who I think would be cool to, like, chill with more. You know, it's like, hey, if this turns into, like, a full thing, cool, I have the opportunity to, like, chill with these people more often. Because, like, I know we get along well, but we just don't talk. So honestly, I'll be very tempted to just, like, after I end the stream tonight, pop open the handbook and just, like, or even just, like, start brainstorming shit for my world. Because I've got ideas. I mean, part of the issue is, like, I gotta, like, round up players and, like, ask people, like, hey, what do you actually want to do? Before I, like, dig deep into, like, here's what I want to do. Oh, you actually don't like that kind of setting. Okay. We just slowly shove that off the table, sadly. The sound of a glass breaking. It's fine! You know. Yeah, honestly, that's exactly what it is. Like, yeah, you're bad at small talk and you wanna hang out with your friends? Do I have an offer for you? Yeah, shit, now I've got like... I was like struggling to think of people for some reason who I'd want to invite, because like I got a lot of friends who like D&D, but like as far as like find people who like both like it and also have like a similar playstyle to me and like want similar things out of the campaign. And there won't be like arguments of like, oh, you invited this person but not me. The social groups that are fun. I think I've got a pretty good idea now. Cause like I definitely know people who are like D&D but like doing like more like the funny comedy, like very light on serious roleplay, which is not really for me. Cause I like being able to actually get invested in the characters more seriously. And like not have it be just kind of like, oh, this is just like a joke character who's constantly fucking off and doing whatever, not paying attention to the story, whatever, you know. Very fun for people to like and good for them, but you know. I've definitely like, I have seen that disconnect happen in the campaign where it's like one person wants like serious character shit and the other person's just like fucking off and making jokes in the background and like it's not taking anything seriously and just like ah. It's not a good vibe. Not good at all. I think I know people who would be more into what I'm looking for. Because I know for sure they both have played D&D in the past. I know, like, at least one of them, what they personally did. On some level, I know that, like, he's very into, like, character and world building and, like, getting invested in that. We have similar tastes. So I think that's fun. So, yeah, shit, I got people to message after this at 4 a.m. How does this show? Oh, we have to like picture. Oh, okay. Where are the bullfuckers? Where can I get my? I mean, I suppose I steal it off of your ass. Get the fuck. Bitch. You got it. I mean, I'll fucking get off of my friend. Can I... Ooh, I was holding my teammate and it's like I processed it last second. It's like, ooh. Please understand that wasn't intentional. I'm not griefing. Get it. You... Kill your ass. Fucker. I will... Mine. I like how it flings up when, like, two people are... I think it's funny. Yeah, we were not doing great. Oof, yeah, exactly, like... Yeah, that was exactly it. Just like one person who was like, serious and want to get invested in the campaign, like their character, that shit, and the other person's like, theft. It's like, ah, it's not gonna work out. It's like something. I mean, if you can lean into it right and like, you know, consider each other and like understand like, hey, this person wants this thing, I want this thing. Let's talk about how we can make that happen and like maybe have conflict in a way that's like intentional and fun for us. But if it's just like two people competing with their like interests, that doesn't work. No one enjoys that. Honestly though, yeah. You're fucking sorcerer. It's so fucking wild. God, speaking of D&D drama, I've seen recently that there's someone who is like a character who is surface level similar to Opal from the Exandria Unlimited, the recent mini campaign for Critical Role, who's like, they stole my character. She has this and this and this and this very obvious trait, and I'm suing. And also, I will drop charges if you invite me as a guest heart. I'm just like, not gonna dig too deep in that, but that's fun. That's like broader drama though. Intercircle drama is something else as well. Yeah, people get weird online. And people get weird in nerd friend groups. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, recently TikTok's figured out that I like D&D. So it's been putting me on that a lot, and I'm not complaining. Been getting some good shit. Can't believe I'm on there now at this point, but here we are. This might be maybe the last round, because I mean, I'm enjoying it, but also like want to don't want me tapping on it's my keyboard. Like I also want to like spend time figuring out my D&D stuff. It's like, dang it, I want to start soon since I brought it up ages ago to like the first person I reached out to. I don't want to be like 2 months later. Hey, are you still available? Yeah, we'll see how I'm feeling after this round. If I don't want to keep going, because Fall Guy's good. But also, if I want to do literally anything else tonight. Scheduling streams around awkward work schedule is the time. Oof, Defeata. Yeah, exactly. My sleep schedule has always been fucked. Hey, thank you for the follow. If I kept up with my Japanese practice, I would know how to read that, but unfortunately not. But I hope you're enjoying the stream. I say so I'll get back to that. But yeah, my sleep schedule has always been bad, so getting like a practically like night shift job, I mean it's not really. It's like 4 to midnight. So it's like going partway into that, so I guess, but you know. But yeah, that has worked out very well for me, but also means that scheduling with anything else is a nightmare. Also means I'm getting the last bus home, which is always concerning. I've had to get a ride home from the transit officer at least once because of the bus being late to my transfer. which worked out pretty much fine, honestly. They stopped by pretty quickly and were like, hey, here's what should happen. I can give you a ride if you need. It's like, perfect. But, you know. It's an interesting time. But yeah, scheduling's been interesting. If I were the kind of person to get up a little earlier, I could probably make shit work easier, but I don't like doing stuff before work. Because it's like, the cost of me is taking too long on a video game. Right now, I'm like having to wait up. It's like I lose a little bit of sleep, which is not good for my health. But you know, I can do that. Thank you, Akori Sakura. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, okay. Now that you're like, they actually put the link in chat. It shows me you're like, would it be considered Omachi in that instance? I guess. But not on the alert. Hey, you got the benefit of, like, taking time on that. So thank you for taking advantage of it. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Sorry you got the tail end. I might... You know what? Fuck it. I want to do one more. I was like, I should wind up with... Going one more. I also got shit to talk about still. Probably. If I didn't just lose it all. But yeah. It's been interesting. Yeah, I don't like scheduling shit before work because it's like, I can't. If stuff bleeds into like when I need to go to work, it's like either I have to take an Uber, and that's expensive, or I have to like, or I get there and I'm just like, so I was playing video games. Fired. This works better for me, like my sleep schedule and everything, for better or worse. But yeah, I can't like do anything with anyone. I can't watch people's streams. It's like, yeah, exactly. God, I had a roommate for a while who spoke Japanese, who was part Japanese, and I was like, I brought up in passing that like, oh yeah, like I have like I studied Japanese for a little bit. I like have like a cursory understanding, and they're just immediately like, yeah, every weeb. That's literally everywhere we can say that. I was like, I can't object to that. You're completely right. You just like owned me right there in an instant. I can at least read Yoshiku. If I can say it. Yoshiku. Sort of. Pronunciation will get there someday. I also have like kind of a what's the term? Like a muddy mouth. Like got a lot of spit. That like ruins me whenever I try to speak Japanese. Yeah, nice meeting you. Yeah, one of these days I'll get back to that, but yeah, like just getting immediately owned by my roommate who's like, yeah, you're not fucking special. Every weeb on earth has tried to learn Japanese. It's like, yeah. Yeah. Amazing. Only one more round, I say, and then this. Incredible. Not to be like that, but I'll do one more. One more where I'm not like stumbling through everything I'm trying to do. Right, yeah. Clapping directly into the mic. Genius. Hey, we're learning. god, I was like definitely trying to think of, because I knew the like term for like to you as well that you could attack on, but it's just like completely out of my memory. Fall Guys going interesting. It's a bit cringe comp for me, but you know, I'm having a good time watching my funny guy completely beef it. But thank you. I'm glad you like the sub badges. And welcome. We're doing like, in theory, one more before I leave stream, but I already said that once. No, twice. So, it's that kind of night. Rest assured, not out of like, oh, well, the last one was, I just lost, therefore I have to do one again, but it's also just like I'm having a good time, and denying the fact that I do need to sleep and get things done. Fuck. Fuck, I thought I could really, like, make it happen with that, but... Me! Please! It's not gonna happen, is it? It's not happening at all. Ugh. I've been smarter about it. I mean, that's always the case, isn't it? I mean, none of us would care if I did one more, right? Absolutely, genuinely, for real. We'll see if I actually make it through the first one this time. Please. Please. Of course, we're getting late enough in the night that like there's like not as many people. Okay, this one's gonna be only the one that I haven't actually managed to clear yet. Yeah. All these days I'm gonna actually take Japanese lessons like I've been telling myself I should for years, because I'm bad at teaching myself things. Until then, you have to bear with me being cringe. Yeah, I just can't quite get the... It's like, I really have to get the timing right, but it's like, dealing with all this is kind of... Yeah, it feels like, I mean, I have to be on the edge of the platform to get it to really go. Yeah. It's hard to get the double bounce, like, not, like, screw you over. I'd like to avoid the temptation of just like, oh, I'll just like go all in one go, because I'm so good. First time, first try. Come on. I have to get up right on the very edge, but I can't quite make it happen. Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't keep like just fine, keep going, but wait, I just like immediately it unfreeze for just like seconds. One last bounce. So sad. Shit, yeah, now I'm like, I have to play Fall Guys more frequently so I get the chance to redeem myself. But I do have to actually maybe accomplish more than just stream tonight. Just maybe. And also, maybe get some food. That's important too, probably. But yeah, thanks for stopping by the stream, and nice to meet you, Aquarian. Goshiku. And maybe I'll like get back into Japanese so I can say a little more than just that. Use that as my motivation. But thanks for coming in and teaching us a little. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I love this outfit so much. I'm glad you think so too. And yeah, so next stream coming up is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon again on Saturday night, Sunday morning, 2 AM Central as always. And I will see y'all around. So. Yeah, see y'all around. Thanks for and for the sub and everything. Arigato. And sayonara. God, my eyes are just like going ever.